Gold and silver just cannot get a break. It seems like even today, the gold price from Kitco itself, gold price remains down despite third straight drop in US consumer confidence. Now, I think this drop really comes on the back of the rising 10-year rate, 10-year treasury note yield. And we've been seeing it rise since the end of last week. And with that, we've been seeing tech stocks and the NASDAQ retreat. We've been seeing gold prices and silver prices weaken as well. And this is pretty much on the back of the anticipation that the Fed will taper. Some are even saying by the end of this year. So with that anticipation, we might be seeing some weakness here in gold and silver prices. Now, along with that idea, why would the Fed want to taper anyway? Well, it's because of the anticipation of inflation pretty much hurting, people on fixed incomes and within the U.S. economy. And this is adding to this drop here in U.S. consumer confidence. So let's see exactly what Niels had to say. The gold market is off its lows, but remains under significant selling pressure, even as optimism among U.S. consumers drops for the third consecutive month. Tuesday, U.S. Conference Board said that its consumer confidence index fell to a low of 109.3 in September, down from the 115.2 reading in August. The data was worse than expected as the consensus forecast looked for a relatively unchanged reading. The latest disappointing economic data is having a negligible impact on the gold market. However, prices remain below the critical support level at $17.50 an ounce. December gold futures last traded at $1736.30. And actually currently right now, let's take a look at where the gold price is. And we'll actually be able to see exactly what is happening currently with the gold, because here gold is actually at 1737.45 right now, down 0.78%. So it has been coming down, and it is under that 1750 level currently. So as far as gold is concerned, it's displaying some weakness. Silver is also displaying some weakness as well. Let me actually widen this so you can see that silver price. And let me move this over. And there, silver is at 22.44, down 0.83%. And silver almost got down below the $22 level. So we're starting to see, this weakness here because of the anticipation of, rising rates, tapering. But again, this is all on the assumption that we will have inflation. And now I've been banging the drum, obviously, about inflation for a while. And what we got recently is the Schiller Case Home Price Index. And guess what? It broke another record in July. We just got that on Tuesday. And I believe I'm going to release this video sometime tomorrow. So that's why I'm saying Tuesday. I'm going to release it on Wednesday. So check this out. On the data front, the July S&P Case-Shiller Home Price Index showed that prices were up 19.7% year over year during that month. The Conference Board Consumer Confidence reading came at 109. We already read that. So here's the thing. Because the prices rose 19.7% in July, again, this is a consistent growth here. We should expect rental prices to follow suit in the future. Remember, OER lags home prices. I say that over and over again. So anytime we hear people who are, well, now we're not really hearing it too much anymore. Now people are saying, hey, I think inflation is going to last a little bit longer. But remember, every single time we mentioned this over the course of the last couple of months, people were looking at us like we were crazy. Like, what are you talking about? It's going to be transitory. Even people heavily within the markets were saying, hey, it's going to be transitory. This is nothing. But this is why I say fundamentals are key, because anytime someone's saying something, you can always point to data and say, I hear what you're saying. You have a lot of experience, but these numbers are saying otherwise. So guys, pretty much as we're seeing prices reflect the coming taper and also just general seasonal weakness here, expect to see some weaker prices. And I do plan actually on showing you my silver forecast model soon in an upcoming video. And what I've been seeing is actually weaker silver prices. But the other thing too is within that model, you got to expect some variance. It could be skewed a little bit up to the upside, or skewed a little bit down to the downside. But generally it looks a little bit weak for silver. So guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below.